in a bid to ensure effective and decisive end to the menace of insecurity in Nigeria and to secure lives and property of every citizen. Stakeholders are calling for collaboration between government and non-governmental organizations. Speaking in Abuja, the coordinator of Civil Military Cooperation, Mr. Adams Otakam, said the civil society constitutes 68% of the total population in Nigeria, hence the need for collaboration with the armed forces, especially in intelligence sharing.
God forbid that Nigeria should witness such consequences. Otherwise, which country of the world will be able to accommodate all refugees from Nigeria? Therefore, this call for collective responsibility is not about regime protection, but about the preservation of the soul of our dear country. Regimes and administrations may come and go, but the permanent feature in the landscape is the brand called Nigeria. These desperate times therefore require desperate measures, in quote, beginning with the need for all citizens, civil societies, armed forces, intelligence communities and security agencies, government and non-governmental organizations to cooperate, collaborate, collectively tackle the insecurity via a whole of society approach.
Now, calling for state police, the governors are going to take care of Amoteku and all those bodies, the civil, JTF and all those. They are already state police, but the military and the police must take control of them. That is, they are the ones to provide training for them. They should be offshoot of the military and the police. But the state governors will be responsible for financing their activity. That is just the difference. So the army and the police will not allow the politician to just create another police. Nigeria is a society of rule of law. So we are guided by rule of law.
In his remark, the Commandant of the National Defense College, Abuja, Rear Admiral M.O. Olotu, while appreciating the effort and importance of the Nigerian civil society organization in the achievement of the military so far in tackling insecurity, he also highlighted the roles of the citizenry collaboratively to assist in winning the war.
And when you go to Rwanda, then you appreciate the peace and stability that we're enjoying in this country. That a lot of us are perhaps beginning to take for granted. I don't think we want to experience what our country went through. Yes, the country has been able to rise from the ashes, but at a very, very huge cost. And I don't think that is the cost that we can bear. So for anyone that is trying to find the embers of conflict in this country, I will appeal to them to perhaps go to Kigali and see and listen to the people. Maybe you change your mind. Please, there is no other country that is as great as this nation of ours. And it is we Nigerians that will promote and make sure that we achieve our potential. The nation itself will not achieve our potential without winning the citizens. And just as the president has come fast, I want to lend my voice to this by appealing to every one of us, every Nigerian, to please support our government, support our people in this whole of society approach to finding solutions to our problems.
You respond to a lot of questions and all. Then for the military have taken it to another level. You can send a whole lot of information. Then our paramilitary, a whole lot, so you can provide information through the social media handles. A quick example was road safety. I had issue back then as a student with road safety on the Nyanya-Maraba road. Because of the traffic, then the bank there was demanding for some money, not trying to follow the law. I saw what was happening, and I just sent the message to their Facebook handle. The next day, I saw a team from the headquarters manned on that roadblock, and they were doing their job. Then the third day, because my dad was going to Nasara to do some project, the third day, one of the person I reported saw me inside the vehicle and said, "Oga, Sian, Naim, report us." To me, that was a positive feedback, and they asked me to park, and I parked, and I told them, "Oh, okay, so you prefer this, right?" But it shows that these things are not just ordinary. It shows that our people are not just putting things out there. The security, they are doing a lot to safeguard this country. We should take advantage of that. Just as my president said, we are just some section of the media, not all, and just overblowing all these things and making it look like there is no streamline for us to send information. There are a whole lot. So let's maximize all those platforms, and when it is relevant to send for you or to call you to have a face-to-face interaction with you, I think it will go on well.
Speaking to newsmen, stakeholders also analyzed the impact of security and why government and the civil society organizations must work in synergy.
Look at our country, we are so unique in the entire sub-Saharan region. And if we as citizens do not come to play, we cannot bring our skills, our intellect, everything, to downplay them or to also scale them up with aid with security agencies who miss it. Because the security agencies need our role, they need our cooperation, they need our participation for us to preserve our country from Nigeria. Because if you leave security to only security agencies alone, we miss it. We are now in the era of civil military action. We have discovered that the war against banditry, the war against kidnapping, the war against terrorism is beyond tanks and guns. We now need citizens to come and join effort with the Nigerian force, with the Nigerian government to see how we can cope with security now. Yes, Nigerian government have a whole lot of role to play because everything falls and rises with leadership. You know, everything falls and rises with leadership, and our leaders need to put the right governance. Good governance must come to play because the truth is that injustice will not allow peace to prevail in the land. People are hungry, though it's not an excuse for insecurity, but people are hungry, people are disgruntled, people are complaining, you know, and the governance is becoming too attractive than even the citizens on the street. And they are seeing this every day. You are a local government chairman, you are not becoming you are not larger than a local government, and even your brothers and sisters, they are seeing you. So we are making governance become too attractive that people are not disgruntled, that people are not complaining, and that alone encourage insecurity. So the government needs to bridge the gap, you know, the hunger, the gap between the rich and the poor is too much in the country, and this is causing a whole lot of lamentation. People are disgruntled, and this leads to insecurity. So the government needs to put the right policy in place to ensure that there's equal distribution of wealth.
When there is youth empowerment, there will be not insecurity. Because there is a say that a society who did not provide for the youth cannot protect the rich. So I think it's the high level of poverty, most especially in the north. So that was the major challenges we are facing. Because as you can see, the issue of insecurity in the north, or let me say in Nigerian, is the youth versus the youth.